Hello lovelies, what if you could have 5 pieces that did all of the heavy lifting for your summer wardrobe? Today I'm sharing 5 Quince pieces and 15 different outfits that come from those pieces that will help inspire your own summer outfit formulas that are ready to go, effortlessly chic, and always relevant. And if you've been wanting to try Quince, there's no better time to try it with their airy linens and silks that you'll not just for the summer, but for many summers to come. I'm so excited that Quince is sponsoring this video because it's a brand that has really helped simplify my own wardrobe while maintaining the very high standards that I have in terms of relevance, quality, and also accessibility. Not only do they make luxury affordable, but they have a huge array of sizes. They cater to petites as well as plus sizes, and they're now shipping to Canada. And as always, there is free shipping. Even if you just get one item today, you can get it shipped for free, and you have up to 365-day free returns if you change your mind. So welcome back to Ziva Shop Style. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you love keeping up to date on wearable trends and also want fresh ideas on how to style your existing wardrobe. Let's get dressed. If you see something you like, everything is linked in the description below, in the pinned comment, and also in a QR code in case you're watching this on your television. The first must-have item for endless summer outfits is this cropped linen blazer that is new to my wardrobe. There's endless way to wear it, whether that is as a third layer. Many times in the summer, we end up needing a third layer because we're either entering a chilly grocery store or an office, or we end up having a coastal summer and it gets a little bit cooler at night. And many people stop there. However, one of my favorite ways to wear this is as a top, buttoned all the way. I live in upstate New York, so it's always threatening to be just a little bit chilly. And so I can very much get away with rolling up the sleeves, buttoning it, and having more like a cropped, tailored shirt. I love popping the collar for a little bit more of a preppy coastal look. This looks phenomenal with white denim. This is one of my favorite ways to wear it. And then I did get it in navy. There is a couple of other colors, but I wanted just a very elegant, expensive looking color. In this outfit, I'm matching it with the Quince denim skirt, some Horsebit sandals, and then a pop of color bag just to really bring in the Americana. The second easy way to wear it is with your jeans. One of my favorite pair of jeans for summer are Quince's barrel jeans. I love it in the obsidian blue, very rich, true blue denim that feels so iconic for summer. Also more of a relaxed fit, a very desired silhouette for me personally when I just want it to feel like easy dressing, especially if I'm going to travel somewhere or just on the go with busy summer activities. Now, kind of a dressier way to wear this is with a slip skirt. And if you're wondering if you can pair your linen with silk or satin, absolutely. In the summer, one of the easiest ways to add elegance and interest to your outfit is by mixing textures because you really don't have a lot of layering at your disposal. And when you want to keep things very simple, this is the easiest way to do it. I also love where this jacket hits around my waist because it doesn't need to be tucked. I'm wearing it as a shirt, and if I'm wearing it as a third layer, it has an elongating effect because it's not too long and it doesn't cut my frame in half. I'm always looking for ways to look taller. By the way, I'm 5'4", and I will put all the sizing that you may be curious about below so that you can get your perfect size. And if you want more tips on how to look taller this summer, I just did a video on just that topic, so make sure to head there after this. And speaking of third layers for summer, number 2 is the Easter egg that I'm wearing here, which is the linen button-down shirt that is a non-negotiable for summer. Not only is it a perfect bathing suit cover-up if need be, but it is endlessly versatile. You can flip it backwards and make a completely different shirt. I just saw this really fun hack on Instagram just to like completely transform the way the shirt looks. You can see how much ease and soft dressing it adds to this look. I'm wearing it with a white textured top, white denim, Quince's Horsebit Loafers that are one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I wear kind of year round, but especially in the spring, summer. And also the red barrel bag that I'll tell you more about in a minute. What I love about this third layer option is that it feels like just that very optional, relaxed. Like if you get too hot, you can take it off. And then if you need to pull it back on, it just feels like an easy piece that you can even like wear around, like kind of like the way that we do sweaters in the fall, winter when we wear them around our neck. Same thing with this shirt. it looks absolutely effortless and stunning. The second way I love wearing it is with white denim, and you can always add in black or brown leathers just to give it a more polished, expensive look. Or you can also lose any of the hardware, like in terms of this belt that I have here, and unbutton it and pair it with some flip-flops. Flip-flops are having a moment, let me tell you. So if you've always been a lover of flip-flops, this is definitely the summer to shine brightly. Quince has an incredible pair of leather flip-flops in a couple of colors that you should definitely take advantage of. And then of course, pairing this shirt with jeans is inevitable, right? It's an easy way to put a quick outfit together, accessorize any way that you would like, or just keep it very relaxed for summer and not wearing a belt, just maybe putting on a nice watch, and some hoop earrings are always kind of like my favorite lightweight summer earrings. These are also by Quince. They are so worth the money. This definitely fits under what I call ROI dressing, which is when you're getting your return on investment. And per wear, these are definitely it. And by the way, if you need a different alternative to a linen button down, I can't recommend this silk shirt enough. I love it in the blue and white stripes, and it feels so slinky, also really cooling, and a great way to be really comfortable and versatile. I'll show you a little hack of how I like to tie it for summer, just like kind of bringing it through the third hole of the shirt and just having a kind of an easy, relaxed way of not having to tuck in your shirt and having it a little bit cropped. I also added the white linen scarf, which is a beautiful layer, especially if you don't want to deal with a jacket or anything like that, but you may need something else. The white scarf is perfect. And I'll show you a couple more looks with this scarf in a bit. The third item is the barrel bag, which is so ergonomic, lightweight, and just kind of can tuck under your shoulder. It looks perfect for summer. It's just an easy bag to take everywhere and not overstuff your bag, which I'm guilty of. And let me know if you have that problem too. If I have a bag that's any bigger than this, it'll easily end up weighing like 6 or 7 pounds. Love about it too is that you can make it a little bit longer if you want to. So you can make it more into a longer shoulder bag. So you can see the length difference. This is how long it goes. So it can go quite a bit longer than I had it. So it doesn't quite come like under your shoulder. I just really like it to be shorter for some reason. But a really key part of this edit is the pop of color shoulder bag. Great way to infuse color into your wardrobe. If you're already a color lover, then this will go perfectly with so much of what you have in your closet. And if you're not, it's a great way to dabble in it without feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated that I also tend to feel sometimes when I have a lot of color in my outfits. I like to keep things pretty simple, beautiful, neutral, elegant palettes, and I like to play around with my accessories. It's also a key way that French women wear color as well in their bags and accessories, and specifically on a denim on denim look, and just having that pop of red just feels, and even like matching it with your lipstick just to have it be a nod and look cohesive is just a little style tip. Like when you don't know what else to match it with your wardrobe, having your lips or your nails and your bag match, just take it to the next level stylistically. Another way that is also very coastal summer and perfect for the 4th of July too is having a navy and white outfit, adding the pop of color with the red, as you have seen here throughout. And then number 3, when you're a black lover like me, I just feel really at home in all black and very chic. And you know, I don't know if you've seen that meme where this person's getting dressed and someone is saying like, you should add a pop of color. Fine, like I'll do a bag or a pop of red lipstick. This outfit is also a favorite. It's the cropped Ponte pants. I love, they're super elongating. And then the Halter silk top that I've had for a couple of years now. It's still in perfect condition. It's so light and airy. It feels like you're not wearing a top. It's so perfect for summer. I love wearing it from anything from a slip skirt to a white poplin skirt to a more cropped pant, like a capri pants type of look. And then the pop of color, it looks interesting, but also effortless. Number 4 is what I'll call the prepare to be sick of me in this shirt top. This is the waffle tank. I've talked about it so much and it had to be back in here because it is a wardrobe staple, not just in the summer, dare I say, but this is going into fall. And I know many of you have it in a couple of colors. I think whatever color you choose is iconic. I have it in a white and I love wearing it, again, like I mentioned before, when I want to mix textures to add interest to the outfit. This looks beautiful with a slip skirt, as I mentioned. It looked very Pinterest inspired. I love this look. And then the other way that is completely underrated is with any kind of denim. Even your darker denim, it's a great way to make it summer friendly. Even like brown jeans like this. In this look here, I'm adding the double-breasted linen blazer that I love. It always looks really elegant and old money. And blue and white stripes are quintessential summer. So if you don't have this pinstriped linen blazer for summer yet, you are gonna absolutely love it. And it's a piece that looks really elegant and dresses everything up really easily, kind of like a one and done outfit finisher. So again, this top, anything from adding texture to silk, to pairing it with jeans, whatever color they might be, or even a denim skirt, again, adding that linen blazer. It's a really easy way to look elegant. The fifth piece that is gonna quadruple your wardrobe is, you may have guessed it, the slip skirt. And Quince has your perfect slip skirt in whatever color and length your heart desires. Whether that is a lighter, very luxy European summer ivory skirt or a darker shade, anything in between, a pop of color, even a print. If you want to go maxi or mini, midi, or I know this is so controversial, and let me know what you think about this, the lace trim slip skirt. This is a great way to let people know that you know what you're doing, because it takes a lot of confidence and technique to wear a lace trimmed slip skirt. And I covered it in my how to style slip skirts video, so make sure to head there after this. But there is a way to really perfect this look. At the end of the day, it's just really comfortable, very feminine, and also, again, we've talked about adding texture. That lace adds that little trim of texture. You don't have to try that hard. One of my favorite ways to wear this lace trim slip skirt is with that halter cami. I cinched it with a belt. It looks very intentional, and intentional is the thing you have to think about when styling the skirt. Everything has to be intentional, whether that is the underwear, what top you pair it with, the shoes. But I promise you, it is so much fun, and I think it's worth the fashion risk to just have a little bit more fun this summer. If you don't want to do that, you can always just pare it down to the non-lace trim slip skirt. Pair it with flip-flops, as I talked about, very trendy right now. Or so classic, easy, with Horsebit Loafers and a t-shirt, just to make it look very casual and dressed down. Add a Rollneck Sweater if you're having a coastal summer and need a little bit of a layer. I love the way this looks. In both situations, wearing the roll neck or the t-shirt just makes it a little bit more casual, the entire look. And that is one of my favorite style tips to share, is when you have pieces that feel more elegant, look for ways to combine them with your more casual pieces, because that is going to really explode your wardrobe, your confidence, and also your chicness factor. People will be like, whoa, you're gonna get that ROI dressing, again, your return on investment for every single piece, because you're not gonna just be waiting for the date night or for the one thing that you have that's fancy. Wear it with a t-shirt, wear your sequins with something else, wear your nice pleated trousers with a tank top, mix and match, and you will have so much more fun. You'll be so set for summer if you get these pieces. But if you want to go the extra mile, these next three are the perfect way to take your style to the next level. Number one, 100% European linen scarf that, as I mentioned, is really lightweight. It's a great way to have kind of like outerwear, kind of lugging around that blazer or the sweater. And it's like kind of like hats, where if you have a scarf, it's almost like you know what you're doing. You know, people think like, wow, she got it together. She has a scarf or a hat or whatever it might be. This is indicative of somebody with style. They have them in a few colors. So if you see the color you like, please grab it. These are flying off the shelves. Number two is this swimmy cover up. Wow, this is a great way to not show anything and still be very fresh and cool at the beach or pool. I'm one of those people that despises walking around in my bathing suit. I don't know what it is. It's not like a because I'm 47 type of thing. It's because I was like that at 7, I think. Like, I just don't like it. I like to wear something unless I'm in the water, and this just looks very elegant. If I just wear like my big gold hoops and my bangles and, you know, have a nice tote, I feel really put together. Not to mention just like not exposed. They have them in 3 different colors. Of course, I got black. And also you can kind of take a little peek at what the bathing suit I'm wearing underneath there. This is what I call my Bond Girl Red Swimmy. They have so many amazing swimsuits. You can't go wrong. You really just look for like what works for your body, whether that is something that has more support in the chest, or if you want a bikini to show off your abs, great. Or if you want to cover them, also have something for that. So there's just a large array of swimsuits available. And the third thing that I'm just sharing because I feel like I keep wearing them are my suede leather sneakers. I wear them all the time. I probably wear them every other day. They're so comfortable, easy to put on. This is like a become big for me. I don't want to struggle to put on my sneakers. They feel like slip-on shoes. And then because soccer core is so freaking huge right now, I feel like I'm right in the moment. I'm relevant. I'm trending without even trying, and I'm way too comfortable and nobody knows. So make sure to check it out. And also, if you want more very wearable summer trends that you will love wearing, make sure to watch this video. I'll see you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.